It's the Strip You Life Success Talk Show. I'm your host, Maria No, and I'm here with marketing guru, Mr. Joel Bauer, who's always looking swanky, looking fine, a little swagger, right?
Actually, this is an amazing event. Now, I'm assuming as you just pulled me out of a room, every second I'm not in that room, I'm losing income. This event is called S.A.N.G, and what you have in that room are some of the most successful authors. I've written 5 books now. I've got 3 bestsellers, and the secrets in that room would enable someone who's never written a book before to do incredibly well. Not only that, but we're talking internet, online, offline presence. You have some of the most powerful people in direct marketing, direct response on the planet here. Tony Robbins was here last night, did a spectacular job. Right now, Les Brown is on stage. And if you don't know who that is, he's one of the world's consummate speakers. And I've trained top speakers all over the world in communicating from the heart. And people say to me, they say, what's the secret to speaking and closing from the platform? And I say, be yourself. And it takes us 5 days and 5 nights to get someone in touch with their heart. The idea is not to be something you're not, it's to find out who you are and communicate your passion. So what this is really all about, and how these people are making so much money in spite of a so-called somewhat imbalanced economy right now, there's more things happening in that room. There's not one person in there who's complaining about, oh, they can't find money, they can't make money, there's no opportunity. That's such nonsense. In fact, it's the exact reverse. We see this as a massive opportunity, and this window is not going to repeat itself again. It's going to be about a 14-year cycle, 12 to 14 years. This is totally predictable. If you look at the demographics, you'll see that this is a 40-year cycle repeating itself again, meaning there's nothing surprising now. And Obama, no matter how good or bad he is, really doesn't matter because he's only going to have 2 terms. Okay, when those 2 terms are up, it's a 10 to 14-year cycle, which means it's still not going to be fixed. The people right now who learn what's going on in real estate realize that stocks are going to diminish to a level where when you buy them, you don't need them to go back up very far, but to maybe $5 a share. So if you're buying at 25 cents, you got a massive multiplicative. We're going to be more millionaires and billionaires generated in the next 4 years. That's the window. About 3.5 to 4 years. If you take advantage of what's going on, use the laws of leverage, you learn about your personal marketing and differentiation, you learn about what the demands in the marketplace, you understand fundamental principles, you get your training, people are going to make a fortune. Your children are going to be secure for the rest of their life. Your children will never see this opportunity again. And it just so happens we're here at Encore Hotel. Last night Steve Wynn was with Tony Robbins. He comped us at La Rev, which was an amazing show. Vegas has more going on. And by the way, this is one of the growth areas. If you're in Las Vegas, you're in the right place. Because if you're complaining right now about real estate values or that certain projects are frozen, you're going to see a massive change. There's going to be a greater influx than ever before. There's going to be more construction. This is going to be one of the very few places that not only survives, but flourishes during the most difficult of economic times. Vegas is where it's happening.
I want to know from you right now, to the people out there who are either starting over, they have a broken spirit, they don't know where to go at this point in time. I want you to talk to them and tell them what to do and tell them it's okay and this is the best time to be creating wealth for yourself.
Well, I think I just did. It's real simple. Anyone who says this is candy-coated, anyone who creates the illusion that there's a quick fix is lying. There are real problems. There's going to be stress. There's going to be chaos. There's going to be anger. And that's good. Those are for the people who wake up early in the morning and they're listening to the magazines, newspapers, and television shows. I don't mean to kick anyone, but I don't do that. I don't wake up in the morning and look at the news. I look at what's really going on. And what's really going on is real estate values are going down, which means there's a tremendous opportunity to buy at a fraction of the cost. For those that are looking for big, extraordinary homes, I buy single-family dwellings. You're going to be able to buy those homes for less than ever before. People are going to need to rent because they're not going to be able to afford. Next thing that's going down is going to be credit. So people are going to be dealing with cash on cash. These are the simple changes. By the way, there's a book I'd like to recommend. It's not my book. It's a book that will change people's lives if they embrace it. It is written by Harry Dent, Harrydent. If they go to his website, it's about the Great Depression coming on. And this book will absolutely keep someone from saying, I wonder when this is going to end, or I wonder if it's going to be another year. It'll show you exactly what's going on. It'll indicate what moves need to be made. It's the best information of its kind on the planet. And right now, quite frankly, if they turn off the newspapers and they turn down the magazines and they stop watching all this nonsense on television, I'm not talking about your show, of course. Your show is very positive. It's about solution. They're going to find that, what can I do to impact my family? Well, entrepreneurial spirit is very strong right now. Online businesses are still going to generate income. If you take a look where the money's being made, it's being made discount, fast food, things that are affordable, and solutions for people, training now. So if someone has an area of expertise out there, And they turn that into an online business where someone initially receives massive gifts when they go to the site. We call that an opt-in. So there's a little video. It teaches them what it is you have. Let's just pull something out of the air. I'm looking at a plant over here. There are a lot of people out there that love to plant things and see them grow. So if you have a site that teaches you how to make things grow at 5 times the normal speed for no money whatsoever, a certain amount of people are going to opt in. You're going to get their name and email address. When they go to that site, instead of them just leaving the site, they're now going to get 30 training videos, one every 3 days for 3 months, automatically through autoresponders. They can go to Aweber and set that up. They're little video trainings. You don't need to write copy. You don't need to be extraordinarily talented. At the end of that period, an offer is now made to the email address. You've now created massive value for that individual that learned about botany or growth or agricultural impact. As a result of it, they now have received massive value for you. They're going to feel indebted. It's called the law of reciprocity. You provide massive value, you get massive value on the other side. They're now going to be open to buying your online training for $9.99 a month or $39.99 for your newsletter and DVD or CD. You now build what we call the herd. And let's say you have 1,000 people at $40 a month. Well, quite frankly, there you go. You just made more money than you've ever made before. You brought them into your little siphon, you brought them right through the funnel, and now they're doing business with you because you created more value than someone else. You identified a passion, something you love, and you turn it into a business. And the people that do that are going to prosper. And remember, I'm giving you a very simple tactic. Sounds complicated, but it's not, because once you have all those things in order, you have a system. As Deming said, 94% of all failure is the result of not having a system. Those who have one succeed. They always have. They always will. Remember, we're going to have more millionaires and billionaires in the next 4 years during this 10 to 14-year cycle than at any other time. I will be dead and you will be dead before this ever happens again. This is the greatest opportunity we have ever had.
And as usual, Joel Bauer always over-delivers. What website or contact information do you want to give out there?
I don't sell anything. If you go to my website, www.infotainer.com, INFOTAINER.com, like entertainer, there's free information. There's free training there. Nothing is sold there. That's my way of giving back. Life's been good.
Well, thank you so much for stopping by today.
Pleasure. Thank you.